Вітання мої тобі, що ти повернувся. Хотів сказати, вітаю тебе з поверненням, але щось в мозку дало збій. Прийшов я, значить, в слізеринську кімнату шукати Себастьяна. Прикинь. А його тут нема, він каже... А в мене в сюжетних місіях висить потрендіти з Себастьяном. Ну я просто побічку якусь прицепив собі. А ми йдемо трендіти з Себастьяном. Бо він може навчити нас авади кедаври. І не тільки. Я все ще не. Як скажеш, я пішки дойду тут. Пару метрів. Бастіян. Петрун такий, га. Так що я стрільну? Пів. Було б прикольно, якби воно, типу, відлетіло. Пів-пів, пів-пів-пів. Пів-пів, пів. Пів-пів, пів-пів-пів. Пом-пом. Такі от приколи. Можна прийти до нього і сказати: чуваче, у мене така кімната є. Закачаєшся, тобі сподобається. Чому він тут тусується на постійній основі? Любить дуелі? Дуеліст? Дуелянт? Стук-стук. А, це не дуелянтистська кімната, але... А може і вона? Ні, не вона. А може і вона. Зараз побачимо. Ні, я тут ще не був, мені здається. Я тебе бачу. Навіщо тут їм динозаврич? Це не динозавр, до речі, це цей. Носоріг. Ріно. Політаємо? Ні, не буду я такого робити. Я заберу тебе до себе. А, це полагодити, не та кнопка. А, ти бач, не працює. А, цей, а ти? Зламав паличку. Здоров. А я бачу. А ти мене ні. А, не та кнопка. А ти мене ні. Хе-хе. Добре. А якщо я буду зачаклований і буду з тобою трендіти в такому... О, нормас тема.
It's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
Undercroft?
This way.
Ну, пішли. Так, мені набридло, треба б щось темніше вдягнути. А, нащо мені перевдягатись, якщо я можу ось так зробити. І ось так. Темніше ж? Темніше. Ідемо.
There's a secret passage just here.
Трошки жмакані рукава, вони так прикольно виглядають. Отут дивно, а отут прикольно. Ну йой, не буде, походимо, трошки подивуємось. Стук-стук. Ага. А Себастьян не піде? Я зайшов сюди.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous
Lumos.
Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily.
Revelio.
We've never been caught.
Чекай, я гуглівські окуляри подивлюсь і сонцезахисні теж. А. Нормас. Як цей. Як його? Чубайголова. О, глянь, черепки на цьому. Давайте похожу трохи. Бай, голова буду. Здоров. Правда, не сліпий, але
I
та й
know
таке.
Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
А ти що? Це треба все вчити, що можна вчити.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
Найс.
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic
Ти
my
навчиш,
wand
ні?
movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Найс. Вчить мене конфрінгувати. А поїхали.
You're getting it.
Ага.
Ready to actually try it out?
Конфрінго. Давай замість експіліармуса.
Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
Confringo!
Солідно.
Accio!
Хоч.
Confringo!
Солідне таке заклинання. Куди саме я маю його накастувати? На те? Тупо розносю все.
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it.
Confringo! That's it! I think I've got it.
Well done.
Ну, краса.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
Та я готовий до більшої кількості чарів, схожих на це.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one.
Зараз виведу його на Авада Кедавру, я тобі кажу.
It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Окей, я буду з тобою.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me about the port key and Gringotts and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
Я сказав тобі правду. Я сказав тобі правду.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curses in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
А вже ж. Так, чекай.
When I head to Feldcroft...
Не подобається мені вже це і набридло. А що тут, які в тебе ще скіни є? Такий, такий, отакий, і отакий. В світері походити, найс тема. Вітер топ. Так, чекай, можна ще ж тобі кольори поміняти, та? Ідеї. Ні, це просто тупо змінюється повністю весь скін. Мені не подобається, бо можна взагалі його зробити, щоб він був invisible. Та, задовбав. Ну, нормас тема.
Send you an owl.
Роздриснуть, він мене прогнав. Прогнав мене, прикинь.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait.
Блях.
You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
А звідки ти знаєш?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me.
Ти
No
диви,
one
який злий.
stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I'm
взагалі
not
пофігу.
afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Та не треба нікого лякати, я нікому не скажу.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
Так, не злізь на
Sebastian
мене.
is going to get an earful about this.
Капець. Так, In the Shadow, погнали. Нам треба дістати цю Авада Кедавру, отже ми беремо квест In the Shadow. Де він? Де цей квест? Нема професора. Де цей квест? Аго, моя совість. Тільки но був. Немає, прикинь. Окей, просто підемо далі по сюжету. Тільки. А, це був, напевно, цей квест. А далі буде ще якийсь. Туди до професора Фіга. Це далеко? Та ні, недалеко. Трохи далі, ніж я думав, насправді, але окей. Ага. То мені ж не можна нікому розповідати. Чому я маю репортувати йому?
I was hoping to see you.
Здоров.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens.
А то він мені
Ranted on and on
рапортує.
about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which,
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast
Why would you want to take toast?
to a cave under the lake. That's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Пешнуть мене відразу сюди. Ну, а вже ж. Чекай. Мені набрид уже світер. Він некрасиво виглядає насправді. Давай ось цій синій сорочці походимо. Хоча оцей костюм топчик. Цей теж нічого, але я в цій. Дякую. І окуляри набридли. Де ось мої шикардосні окуляри. А можна взяти цю вдягнути, але при цьому дати їй скін ось цієї. Або ось. О, нормас. Це я відкрив собі скін чорного мага. Можна ще ці або таку. Ну добре, давай походимо в чорномагічній. Там ще й накидка така була, по-моєму. А, в мене жодної накидки немає, щоб наміряти скін. Добре, походимо в такому капелюшку.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time.
Нема. Нема, прикинь, нема.
This looks promising.
І відразу почаляпав туди.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig?
How do you
And
do?
you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Окей, я йду.
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
No, I believe.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
Окей. А які ти ще знаєш? Що ти ще
You
знаєш
said
про
that
той
you know
тавер?
that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
Окей, see you later.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Хіба що Себастьяну, бо він мені водокидав обіцяв. Ого. Фігенька така карта. Можна ж телепортнутись, на що ти пішки ходиш. А, квести. Професор. Це професор. Може я сам маю припертися, в кімнату слізерінців? Сказати, Себастьян! Алло! Ну я так завжди думав, що так мені треба припертись, сказати Себастьян. Ульо. Але мені здається, що я щось не те клацнув, і мені тепер недоступна буде кедавра, і мені доведеться щось перепроходити. Скоріше за всього, бо тут нікого немає, як завжди. Якийсь діалог не той клацнув. Бляха. Щастить же мені, га. Значить, треба листи перевіряти, прикинь. От мені Себастьян написав, прикинь. І тепер у мене з'явився його квест, та? Ніфіга. Має його квест. Бляха. Та я не читав листи, прикинь. Все одно немає того, що мені треба. От біда.